Attention please. This upload is only for educational purpose. No intention to infringe copyrights. Learning English with subtitles. GPITRAL. GPITRAL. Definitely a must-see. Follow us.
For 22 years, the Warren family have felt spirits have haunted their home. Faces in the dark, ghostly apparitions, and nighttime terrors. Medium Johnny Fiore has confirmed she feels the antique chair in the loft is the key to all this activity.
This chair was the vilest thing that I've ever been this close to.
Now it's time for specialist house cleanser Ian Lawman to assess the task ahead. He has 20 years' experience clearing unwanted spirits from family homes. Before hearing the story from the family, he wants to get his own sense of the echoes of the spirits around him.
Feels bad. Just feels emotionless.
Just like Johnny before him, he's immediately drawn to the back bedroom.
More dolls. How strange. I just felt an energy just run past me very quickly, very light, once again very emotionless, almost like a child.
Could this be the spirit of the girl that has been haunting the family? Ian finds himself pulled to the wall next to the attic.
Don't like this area at all. I can hear a child crying. It's almost as if someone's been locked in the cupboard, or it's almost like there should be something here, but it's impossible. But it just feels strange. I'm half expecting something to be behind there. I need to get out of here.
Downstairs, family and friends are gathered. Ian explains what he has felt so far.
Well, I've actually had a look around your house. I was drawn to the bedroom straight ahead. An energy brushed past me and I had to stand to one side. It was definitely female. The energy was older than a child, 16, 17, somewhere around there. The name Louise was significant to that room. I was drawn to the chimney breast. I got a choking. I got a very nervous sensation in my stomach, and something was either blocked behind there or a person at some point was blocked in that area. And at that point, I needed to come away. Okay. Would any of that make sense to what's been happening or what I've said connected to this property?
A lot of
Okay.
sense.
If it's possible, I'd like to look at this chair now.
Yes.
And see what's going on with that.
Facing her fears, Dawn leads Ian out to the chair. His attention is taken straight to the markings on the leather backrest and a pattern he believes he recognizes.
This is really unusual because the pattern on the chair is it's basically almost like a Ouija board or devil worship sign, which is very strange. So it's been made for something sacrificial. Yeah, we've got a gentleman who would be linked with this chair, who would have he would have punished people.
I'm getting a heavy feeling. Anybody else getting it?
I'm just frightened of it. Don't have to feel sick. It
It's like a
makes me shake.
around it.
I just can't stand to be near it.
So funny.
He did some form of devil worship. I think what happened, he partly opened a doorway and didn't close the doorway properly. And this guy is trapped. And wherever this is, he's trapped there. He hates females.
Ian's theory then is that the chair was used for devil worship and some spirit has become trapped within its earthly frame. Could this be the darker presence that the family has felt? The evil one that is also preventing the spirit of the girl from passing over.
I just see this girl running out in like a 90, just running.
I feel sick, shaky, my heart's pounding. It just makes me just want to run.
As they gather in the living room again, Kevin feels he's being affected by the presence of the bad spirit.
I'm feeling a very heavy pressure on my shoulders and around me, top of me, around this throat part here.
That's basically this guy keeping you there. Eventually it will send you mad, you know, because that's their game, that's what they're trying to do. And they'll try and make you ill. If we left it any longer, I don't want to scare any of you, but if we left it any longer, we would get early signs of possession to one of you. We've got good souls and bad souls. The girl I was sensing in the house, even though they're different eras, even though they're not connected, he's after her in the spirit world. So even though he was devil worshipping and tormenting people in his lifetime, he's now doing that in the spirit world. So he's after this girl. I feel he must have done some form of Ouija or something like that, what would have opened a doorway, unfortunately. The way for us to do this would be to use the same technique as he used. The only way I can get rid of this guy is if us as a team do a Ouija to draw him in. I don't know what will happen. It's the only way forward we can get rid of him.
Well, I'll agree to anything to get rid of it, because living like this is just awful.
With the Ouija board in place, Ian starts the séance by calling on the spirit of the girl to come forward first.
I just want to put your forefinger lightly. Louisa, if you're here and you can hear my voice, please step forward, darling. Come towards me. I ask you to step forward around this table. Please move the glass. Use our energies around this table to move the glass. What's that bang? Have you had that banging before? Is it the neighbours or?
Could have been the neighbour.
Louisa, I invite you forward to move this glass for us. I've got you, darling. I can see you now. Can you push the glass to somebody within the séance, within the Ouija board session, please? That's a good girl. Louisa, push the glass to the centre. Push the glass to somebody else around this table. push the glass to the person you pushed it to before. I know he's coming, darling. I know he's coming. You need to push the glass a little bit harder for me so I can entrap him for you. Just push it. I can't help you unless you push it.
Ian is having difficulty making contact. His concern is that she will not respond to a man's voice. He asks Anne to call on her spirit.
Push it to the lady you pushed it to before, then. Move the glass. Anne, could you ask Louisa to move the glass to you?
Louisa, move the glass to me.
Good girl. Ask her to move the glass again if the gentleman's in the room with her.
Louisa, move the glass again if the gentleman's in the room.
She likes your voice. She's scared of me.
Do you think it's good for that?
Yeah. You ask her to move the glass if she wants me to help her, and just explain that I'm not here to hurt her.
Louisa, move the glass if you want the gentleman to help you. Who's here with us?
Just explain that I won't hurt her.
He's not here to hurt you, Louisa. He's going to help you.
Oh.